Robert Sugden stuck to his word and paid a visit to his husband Kev in tonight's episode of Emmerdale. We were introduced to Kev on Monday, when he arrived in the village looking for Robert's house. Kev and Robert met in prison, but he had been allowed out on day release. This left Robert puzzled, as he was under the impression someone convicted for armed robbery wasn't allowed this luxury. Kev confirmed that his request for day release was granted because he's unwell, and only has 6 months left to live. Their chat the other side of prison bars also allowed us to discover Robert and Kev were actually married. Their connection appeared to be romantic, but it also felt intense and forced in some places. After Victoria Sugden met Kev, she learnt more about his connection to her brother. Robert confirmed that he was regularly attacked in prison for his sexuality, and Kev was the man who stopped it from happening. Convinced he would be behind bars for 14 years, Robert started to create a new life inside, which involved marrying Kev. Robert knew that Kev would offer him protection, but he was also particularly interested in the money resting in Kev's bank account. Now, Robert believes that if he stays with Kev until he dies, he will inherit all of his money. It's a brutal plan, which was made even more complicated when Robert decided to get back with Erin Dingle, who doesn't even know that Kev exists. In this evening's episode, Robert arrived at the prison to see Kev. He was building up the courage to tell him about Erin, but got distracted due to Kev losing his cool. Kev had spotted another inmate making eye contact with him. On edge, he stood up and shouted at the man, threatening to break both of his legs. The anger didn't really bother Robert, suggesting he's seen it on more than one occasion. He waited for Kev to calm down, and diverted when he asked what he wanted to talk about. Kev joked, telling Robert that he thought he was about to tell him that he'd been sleeping with his ex. No, of course not. Kev told his husband that if he found this out, it would be like a knife through his heart. He said that he'd have nothing left to live for if Robert left him. Not awkward at all. He also spoke about his small fortune, and reiterated that Robert would get access to it after his death. The comment about Robert getting back with his ex certainly sounded like foreshadowing. Kev getting angry at the inmate proves he's completely unhinged, which means learning his husband has betrayed him will leave him a very furious man. John Sugden may be gone, but Erin is still in danger. Can Robert keep him safe until Kev's death? Or will the crazed prisoner discover Robert's relationship before then? John is currently on the run after having his crimes exposed. It's believed he is either in Rotterdam or France, but no one has actually seen him since Caleb Milligan let him go. Interestingly, a wanted poster of John was spotted in an episode of Coronation Street recently, ahead of the crossover episode. This is bound to be more than just an Easter egg for fans. John appearing in this way surely indicates that the place he may end up looming while on the run will be Britain's most famous cobbled street. Recently, actors such as Ryan Hawley, Lisa Riley, and Eden Taylor-Draper have teased big drama for the crossover episode, while Vicky Myers, Weatherfield's very own DS Lisa Swain, appeared to give away to Metro that she is filming in Leeds.